Bladder, like and subscribe. Da Vinci, they're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison for you and me. The System of a Down. Fucking look at what I've got here. This is a quarter of a sandwich that I made, and I wrapped it up in plastic. I fucked up. Look at all of these. I fucked up. I'll admit it. I got some more on the plate as well. I fucked up. I should have wrapped it in the whole sandwich and then taken it out of the fridge and cut it when I wanted it. I cut all of them. So now I'm going to have to wrap all of them up in loads of plastic, and I'm destroying the environment and killing animals and a criminal. And I should be hung. My body should be put on, like, the plaques that people carry around, the picket things in protests and things like that. And they have like words on it. There should just be my body on one of them, like Jesus Christ. And I can even grow. Well, you'd have to like enhance like hair growth or whatever, so that I can look just like Jesus Christ. And also, you'd have to change my skin tone so that I look like someone from Jerusalem. Someone from where's the place? The words are in my head, and I'm mining them out like Minecraft. I'm mining the words that I want to use out of my head, but I have a mind palace that is actually Minecraft. I have Minecraft in my head playing 24/7, and I'm also out to lunch as well. So I'll be back. And I just do that for the whole video. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm clinically insane. I just do that for. Okay. There's a fine line between looking like a clown idiot, point at him and make fun of him, and actually being smart with comedy. And I'm not trying to play a character. This is me. This is all me. All of this is me. And I take out like my 20-inch penis that everyone knows that I have. I'm like that guy who went on TV. I don't want to screw up the microphone. And he said, my penis is like this. 1, 2, 3, and a bit on top. There was actually a guy who did like morning TV, like British morning, whatever the hell, like they do in America as well, like morning TV where you're not allowed to say shit. Tom Hanks fucking swore on morning TV. I know that clip. And yeah, the guy with the biggest penis in the world or whatever, he was talking shit about another guy who said he was jelking and like stretching out his foreskin, talking shit about him, like fight wars, secret wars, silent wars, and pale, behold a pale white horse or whatever, that book. That's for all the conspiracy theorists out there. My brain. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the guy with the biggest penis showed the two people, and isn't one of them gay? Like one of them's a guy, and he's been there for ages. The woman has to look bang tidy. Remember Bo Selector? Who's that guy? Who's he had his own film and everything. He had like a talk show, which was, I don't know, I guess it was a bit better than the average talk show. I need to make my food over here. Today's just going to be a fucking really short video. I'm going and doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Nogi Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts at my fucking gym. I have to walk like 12 kilometers to get there. Then if I can get a lift like halfway, then I have to walk like 7 kilometers back. But that's okay. I mean, it's not like I'm sad or anything. Why would I be sad? I get to live in the house. I get food. I get to screw around with people at the gym. But the problem with like being at a gym, you can't have sex with anyone at the gym. You don't want to shit where you eat. It's basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to be harsh, but that's the truth. You don't want to have places where you go to where you have to see your family, where you have to actually, where you, I'm trying to make a joke. I'm trying to be like heartless. I'm trying to, the joke was I'm a heartless bastard. No, I'm only joking. At the commune. I like playing around with a cult thought in my head. I'm never gonna start a cult, obviously, because we all know how that goes. Waco. They'll just burn it down, and they'll burn all of it. I'm gonna make sure that I build like a concrete bunker that's actually gonna work like a furnace, and in Minecraft. Not gonna do that in real life, but then I'm gonna get a whole bunch of people and say, "You'll be safe in here. Shut it." You know, they do the tear gas catches on fire. We use a Cyclone B. I put the Cyclone B in, and I'm like, the lawyers after the trial and whatever, like I'm in prison, I'm like, David Tarrant or whatever he is, the guy who did the Christchurch shooting in New Zealand, or wherever the fuck that was. I'm gonna be like chained up and everything. People are going to be talking shit about me. There's going to be like a meme post about me being a saint or whatever for using Cyclone B, or like they're going to put the Hitler mustache on me and say that I'm loads of people are going to say that they want to kill me and hurt me because I did this horrible thing. And I'm just going to stand up and give the good old salute that everyone loves. And I'm gonna rip off my T-shirt. It's just gonna have American History X. You see, I can use innuendos and I can use like culture to explain what I want to say without actually saying what I want to say. So, you know, YouTube can't screw with me unless you've got some of these people who have a hard-on and have a undying desire to see all white people like me go down the drain. The pendulum turns. We'll be back. Don't you worry. White people will be back for your asses. Don't worry. I'm the voice of all white people. I'm the representative for all white people. Everyone who well, what's like the color gradients? Is that racist? Is it racist to like have color barriers for this is considered white, this is considered brown, this is considered black, and then I don't know if there are any other colors that are allowed. Like, is yellow and red a color? Is like purple a color? I know some people are blue because they have like lead deficiency or something. They're racist to call them Smurfs. Oh, I'm trapped in this body, in this physical body, and I want to get out. My consciousness does, but then like my consciousness is just electrical signals within like neurons and within cells that, and I don't even know how. I was never meant to know everything that I know. I was never meant to be recording myself, but I am. I was never meant to be here on this. This was never meant to be made. How did all of this happen? Who screwed up? Which godlike being in this universe screwed up enough for me to have my own consciousness? That's what I want to know. And I want them to feel something. If they I don't even know if feelings or emotions are even something that's to be valued. Well, yes, it is, but within the human, within communication with other humans and showing people, because a lot of people see something, and that's the first thing that's in the brain. That's the primal thing, and everything goes from visuals first. That's why I have to wear like a bag over my head if I'm ever gonna go on a date with like one of those bimbos. Because the second I take it off, they're gonna be like, he's too much like a Viking, he's too much like a animal, fucking too hairy. Fucking shut up. It's my genetics. I've got a hair that goes like this. I don't really see a lot of people in the UK like that. I got Siberian hair because I'm like half Siberian. I'm trying to protect myself from the cold. which helps because, you know, I have to walk in the freezing cold. It hasn't snowed yet. It hasn't, like, frozen over. I remember walking home once in the night, and this was fucking, the road was, like, ice and slippery as hell. And usually there's, like, pockets and a place where you can walk, but I took a risk. And I was a young man, and I took a stupid risk. It's a good thing it wasn't money, and in terms of bet, it was in terms of a bet on my own life. I slid down backwards, like 150 meters or whatever, backwards, just sliding. And like I could have laid down, I could have like thrown myself onto the ground and did like a slide like on one side of my body, and it was just ice, so it wouldn't have hurt. But no, I said, I'm going silver surfer on this motherfucker. Honey, I'm home. Who's the guy in the guy that Samuel L. Jackson plays? Like he Mr. Freeze or whatever. I did that shit, and I slid all the way down, and then I felt nothing. I feel something whenever like. I probably will feel stuff like with each child that's born. I'll just be like, yeah, I did my job. Do I sound like a retard? That's what I want to know. Some people will say, yeah, but like unjudgingly and unbiased to the things that I've said before. Do I sound retarded? Am I a retard for thinking too much? Should I just, like, get a job like everyone else and fucking just have the same life as everyone else and not, you know, get myself into a state of, like, energy and, like, do this character for videos and stuff like that. The real bullshit is going to happen when I have been doing this for years and years. I don't know if I'm going to be old. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm probably going to get more fans eventually. The real bullshit is going to be when I have those fans and, like, then my personality starts to change to appease them or to entertain them or because I feel like I have to do something on my own perception of it. I think I will... You know, that's actually something that Western people find weird, but you get germs stuck in your nose and then you get it into your system, and it actually helps with, you know, like illnesses and things like that. It's proven because they get weaker and they die of the germs, and so you take them in, and also in the back of your throat, the whole system's like, if you look at the nose system and like the mouth and things, your nose is connected to the back of your throat, so snot's going all the way down into your throat. But people say like you're not supposed to pick your nose in public and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm a grown man, I shouldn't do that as well, and I don't. I only do it at home when no one's looking, when the cameras are off. Except when I did that just now. Richard Pryor, I think I already said this on this podcast, I've made so many episodes. Richard Pryor picked his nose and he ate it on his comedy special. You have to watch Richard Pryor's comedy specials. And I've got the hidden footage of when he set himself on fire. I gotta go and wrap up all of those quarter sandwiches that I cut and I screwed up, and that's gonna take my time as well. And I got this little nick on my head from jiu-jitsu. Someone hurt me. And so I bit them back. I bite back. I'm defense. I've been looking at a lot of submissions and stuff. Dog bar. Don't even talk to me about the dog bar. Prism choke. What else? Fucking, there's so many, and I've already forgot all of them. A choke that was named after a guy who was 23. You know, or you don't. You probably don't know. I know. I don't know. I did know. I will know. I will forget again. I watch. I live. I forget again. Well, what's the thing that you said in Mad Max? I live. I die. I live again. Witness. Aqua Cola. We're heading to Gastown, to pick up some Aqua Cola. Aqua Cola. That was a great film. And the next one's coming out. Yeah, boy! Did you see Tom Hardy sparring? He's got a while to go, but he's not the worst. He was throwing single shots out. He was moving okay. He was getting beaten up by nobodies, kind of. But you know, if he keeps on doing it, he'll get better. And then I can fight him. He's like a little man, isn't he? Little man! I'm like, hey, big man. Little man! Fucking that's how I talk to people that are smaller than me. Hey, what's going, bro? Hey. Nice. Little man. Oh, no, the manlets are gonna be mad at me now. You love me or you hate me. And if you love me, have my children, financially support them, and don't be bringing me no bills. No, I'm only joking. Fucking, I can't say that. Or some people are legitimately gonna get angry at me. They're gonna get angry at me. Like, I'm so screwed. I think the more people that you meet in life and the more things that you do in life, you have more like people who expect something of you. Like someone who never has any expectations, or someone who's never been in situations where people look at you in a certain way and then you have to act that way. You're the luckiest fucker in the world, because I've got social obligations to fulfill. I've got shit that I do in my life and that I will do in my life. Like, let's say I have a bunch of sponsors. I can't be making these stupid videos. Some sponsors are just going to run away. They're going to be like, this guy's mad on YouTube, talking a whole bunch of shit to everyone. No sponsors for you. And then I'll never get my Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends, get the code. Big booties. I don't love big booties, that's gay. I love big titties. Big titties only. Raid Shadow Legends. Gotta get those titties, boy. Gotta get those titties, girl. Talking about everyone. Be whatever the fuck you want to be. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But if it's some weird shit, stay the fuck away from me. And my family. Family. Hey, orphans, what don't you have? Family. Okay. Let me just fuck up any chance that I have of having like a fan base, because there's always going to be someone with something that I say something that will offend someone. Ooh, I'm going to grow this out, and I'm going to say Allahu Akbar while I loudly read out the Wikipedia of the 2015 France attack, where 3 different groups of Islamic State people went into Paris and shot up a bunch of people and exploded themselves, and they even tortured people in a theater. Was that in 2015? When did the England like bombings happen, like that killed like 50 people or whatever? Was that in 2005? There's so much fucking bullshit in this world. It's so hard to be alive. It's hard even if you belong here. But life is hard even if you belong here. Morrissey did like a song like that. Man, I'm out of here. Peace out from a genius to the unwashed masses. No, if you're a genius as well, I love you. Whatever that means. And if you're one of my bastards, like I can't say anything because everything that I say is offensive in some way. Like I don't even mean that in an offensive way, but some people will definitely see it as offensive. It's like, how dare you call people related to you bastards? And I'll be like, no, I don't mean it with I don't mean it with anger or with looking down on you. I just mean it as a term of you're a being, bastard. You're a being. And I say that to the angry black guy who was looking at me that I told you about, and then he says, and then I have to match it. I have to go even crazier. I think that's how you beat crazy. You have to out crazy. But then what if they make like a bond with you and they start following you and say, you are my master now? And then I'm like, do you have to be crazy to exist in this world? And really, I don't want to deal with any crazy people. I mean, I'm a bit crazy, but I have to be because I'm going to be competing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts. So I have to be on some sort of like primal level where I'm beating up people. I have to turn on my primal brain.
And that's not even a joke. It's like if you think you're going to be civilized and fight, you're in the wrong place. It's about being the most animalistic you can. And it's also about having your mind as well. You have to be an animal physically, but then you have to have your mind and be calm and be able to make split decisions within milliseconds, and also have your mind, because you're gonna need it when someone's got you in some crazy choke, and the only way out is one one way, and you're all wrapped up in whatever, and you're tired, and there's only one way out. You're gonna need that mental clarity. And I'm out of here. Thank you very much. That's for everything in life. Keep your mental clarity.